Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the first episode of Sergeant Neutral Plays a Tug of War type of game called Direct Strike on StarCraft 2. Now, this type of game mode has been recommended to me by some of you beautiful, beautiful people. So it's thanks to you guys that we're able to hop in here. Now, this is a specific sub-mode called Commander. So what's really cool about that is that it essentially means it adds a whole bunch of different factions. It's not just the Protoss, the Terran, and the Zerg. It's really kind of a lot of cool little subsections. So I hope this game goes well. If it doesn't, we'll probably record another one. But if not, if you guys are interested in seeing more content like this when it comes to kind of like kind of our starter games and stuff like that, I would be very, very happy to do so. So I think we're going to hop in with Tychus, mostly because Tychus is our big boy, and he is a real definition of ground and air. Awesome. So what we're going to be doing here is just kind of showing this stuff off, is that Tychus, here we want to drop our auto turret right here, is really what we're trying to do here is just kind of set up a little nice startup here. So we have, you're playing Manx, cool, so that's kind of Terran Zerg hybrid. We've got Nova, which is just kind of like few but mighty, kind of similar to us. But what I'm going to be doing here is that we've got our buddy Tychus going first. I'm probably not going to be doing any upgrades until we get definitely not Morales or Lieutenant Liana Nikara. Mostly because she heals, and it's not bad to have some heals going. Ooh, nice little pop there. Some heals going early on in the game, just because it is so easy for us to kind of lose our units here. So boom, there's 625, so we're just going to drop her off here. And actually, I'm going to quickly move my camera over. Yeah, so it's just a little bit better on this side, I think. We're also going to be quickly dropping down a refinery to get our resources rocking and rolling a little bit here, because we are going to definitely need some good, strong resources as we go on. Tychus and his outlaws, upgrade the damage. I think I'm going to save up for our next one, which is Rattlesnake. Because the Revitalizer, just so that way we have an incredible amount of self-sustain, I think could be really, really helpful. I think we can also... The sound seems a little bit quiet, so we can go here, sound... That's better. Alrighty. So see how just unpleasant our boy Tychus is in terms of just holding them in place. I think what I probably do want to do is increase her healing, because that doubles the heals, but I'll do that once again after we pick up our third guy, mostly because I think we should be able to pick up, they're worth 625.
They're living. Blast in time.
Blast in time. Yeah. So perfect. And now we're going to be popping the Procyon Serum? Sure. Nightmare, but Poobah's holding the line pretty well. And we're coming in with some nice reinforcements here. Actually, what we might just want to do is hold on to Twin Heal Beam Gauntlet, because we've got two heroes. Might as well just get two going. Don't know why she came in terms of... I don't know why she's our tank, but here we are. But good. Now he's starting to heal. That's what we like to see. Glorious. Glorious, glorious, glorious. So how are they doing in terms of going into this stuff? They're doing very well. Okay, good. So I'm very happy with how this kind of, like, beginning has started off. Tychus, Crooked Sam, and Sirius. I wouldn't mind getting Crooked Sam going. Because, once again, ground and air units. And we do kind of want to prepare for the inevitable ground and air units coming in to be problematic for us. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more damage coming in here. We're doing okay for the moment, but we could definitely be a little bit more helpful at that end. That is not where we are, so we're going to pop this here.
Please state the nature of your medical emergency.
Don't waste my time.
And then decreasing the armor would be quite helpful for the Protoss. Probably attack speed. And then we can kind of see how this goes. Because ultimately, the goal of this mode is just to push all the way through to here. It's a tug of war. And I've very much been enjoying it, let me tell you what. So thank you, Running Debate, so much for the recommendation. I know that there's the Warcraft 3 one, which I have checked out, and I will be putting out another video on it. I think we could probably go to... first we'll get another refinery, and then we can go into upgrade to tier 2. Want to keep that econ as strong as we possibly can, and bada bing, bada boom. Perfect. As long as we're able to stick around, which we really are, like, almost concerningly so, then I'm happy with how we are doing. Because ultimately, I just want to make sure that I can last more waves than I receive. And the fact that our medic lasted that long makes me very happy. Because it gives our other waves here a little bit more time to show up, get ready, and go. Fantastic. That's looking delicious. Oofta. Okay, you know, maybe a little less delicious in that shape.
Upgrade complete.
Pulling the trigger.
They can't win.
Weapons free.
Hell is here.
Yeah, I probably want to get Nux. Because I want a little bit more damage in the backline. Like, we're doing okay. It's not bad, but we could definitely do better.
They're living on borrowed. Hell is here.
Okay, perfect. We got him just in time. Yep. And that is all... Never mind. It's going to take a little while before it pays itself back. But that's all part of it.
Go on.
So what can we do? Yeah.
Research complete.
Healing rate plus 50% just makes it better across the board. Takes a little bit of stress off of our dear sweet lieutenant here. Yeah. He just took that to the dome. No worries. Yeah, and we're pushing through. Good, 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 good. And where else are we going to be looking for here?
Please state the nature of your
Oh,
medical.
let's just double that. Oh, and I'll definitely pick that up. Good lord. So it looks like we might have a pretty good shot here of taking out the cannon. Maybe not, actually.
Research complete.
Yeah, we can make life very, very difficult for them here. And here comes another kind of squad of us, which is glorious.
Bring it.
That we're not dealing with masses like,
Bark all day.
gonna bark all day. That's nice because it's really good to kind of like disrupt. Gonna save up now. I don't feel like any of these next upgrades are super, super important. But life, just in general, is gonna be helpful. Oh, and they've had to use some cooldowns on us. Good, good, good. Good. Because, see, that feels good. Because of a lot of the damage that we were able to do, then that meant that we were able to weaken that wave, so the wave behind us really were able to do some damage. Okay, great. So that's going. We have one going here, but that's fine, because the second one is slowly but surely going. I'd like to get some more outlaw weapons.
Upgrade complete.
And there's the heal. No damage from this wave so far. Like, at all. Yeah, and we just wiped out that wave, and here comes the second wave coming to help us out. Glorious. So to me, it's that kind of synergy, which I think is really, really cool, and really can be very effective. Now this is going to be maybe a little more difficult because they've got a really nice defensive position here. But the fact that we're really starting to hammer into it is very helpful. And I think what we'll probably do is get some more serious. Or Rob Cannonball could be good. Oh, but we actually destroyed it. Glorious. Awesome. So it's been raised.
About to be one. Got my approval.
We'll drop you. And then I think we'll probably wait to get to tier 3. Because we've got some pretty nice upgrades. Like, just 20% for each outlaw in his immediate vicinity. That's nuts. That could do a lot of good damage. Increases the life and weapon damage by 75%.
Got a whole lot of
Slow and deal 50% of their damage and area effect. So, like, tier 3... can make some real goofy stuff, and that is going to be it, ladies and gentlemen. So, I think we will see each other in the next episode, because, not next episode, in just a little bit here, because 12 minutes is a little too quick, I think. So, we are going to probably just drop out here. We're going to go into direct. All right, we're back. So here we are, and I think, as I said, we're going to be doing Stukov. So we're going to be picking this up. I think we are probably just going to wait real quick for an infested bunker. As you can see, completely different vibe already. We have 6 infested marines that we can pick up and use. We've got volatile infested and infested marines. So I'll just drop these because I like to have these a little bit on the edge. That way they don't see us coming immediately. So I'm also, I think, going to buy a refinery pretty much right away. Unfortunately, we are just taking a ton of damage here from Nova because the people with the hero units do have a bit of an easier time at the beginning just because they're able to kind of like get it rocking and rolling. But we took them out quite nicely. Gonna get another infested bunker. Oh, and they've got a Dahaka. Okay, Dahaka is fascinating because he gets stronger the more units are in his force. Because he essentially, you know, kind of acquires biomass or essence. Which, you know, is fine, but it's very irritating if you're going up against him. So I'm going to just quickly pop kind of like plagued munitions. I think is just really good. Especially since we're going to be going up probably more high quality enemies, and we're definitely gonna need some detection. Okay, where is our closest detector? Okay, so I think because they're getting all of these vultures down, it's gonna be very important for us to go immediately to tier 2. Okay, Dahaka's down, but the Ravizors are just kind of murdering us pretty badly here. Oh, no, we were actually able to finagle that pretty well. I'll take it.
Research complete.
We are definitely going to want to pick that up because it is just very helpful. And this area can kind of be our main infantry push. Alright. So they're doing decently, and luckily they're able to clear out most of the mines. But to have this detector ready and raring to go is going to be helpful for us. So we're going to pick that up. Then I personally would really like to get some infested siege tanks up and running. Or let's just do another refinery real quick. Just so we can set it up and let it go. It looks like Dahaka pushed through us pretty devastatingly. Or we were able to do some damage down here. I didn't quite check, which is on me. But we've got a really nice kind of push coming in. So, just getting some infested bastards, just getting some, like, infested banshees and stuff like that, is going to be able to kind of, like, just keep them a little bit on their toes. You know, we don't want to quite show them what we're dealing with just yet. That's good. And are these... So is there building armor? Okay.
For the swarm.
No, we've got to go anti-air here.
For the swarm. Assimilation.
Because, we do not want them to get any aspect of air superiority for us. Against us, rather.
For the swarm.
We'll just set up a nice little block here.
Complete.
Can watch how it goes. This is going very well. We like to see it. Good, good, good. Okay, but the two Vikings aren't going to be having a good time against our Liberators. Good. If we could just knock them out of the air, that's perfect. Okay, and that's finally going to start making money for us.
I obey.
Let's get some infested siege tanks. What researches can we get? It's 100% damage. That's pretty neat. But I think I'll take the calcified armor first.
Complete.
I mean, are the Banshees about to kind of become our main line? We might. I do think, actually, we've got infested siege tanks, so we'll do Broodling Gestation. And let's see how our wave goes here. Okay, so we're able to wipe out their front line. That's great. Okay, so it's really our ground forces which are suffering right now. That's fine. That's good to know. So I think what we'll do with that in mind is we'll get another tank. And then we'll get probably another infested bunker. Yeah, because the Apocalypse and the Brood Queen, I just don't think we... I don't think we need to go to Tier 3 right now. I think it's more important that we get a really solid Tier 2 setup. I do love kind of how we're just walking... They're walking spore crawlers with siege tanks just kind of slapped onto it. Okay, so we really need to focus on the ground.
4. I obey.
Assault hover tank. I don't know if we need, like, assault hover tanks and stuff like that. We really just need more boots on the ground, because they don't have a ton of, like, anti-mass. So we'll see how this goes. Because the Banshees are obviously making kind of like a big splash, ironically enough. Ah, but they were able to pop our bunker. Yeah, so that's obviously just not working. So what do we have
I obey.
at our disposal here?
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Let's get some of them as kind of like a sacrificial first wave.
Research complete.
Pick that up. It's the Stahaka. Stahaka's really doing some damage on us. We are still able to kill the Dahaka, but unfortunately, his entire backline is, like, untouched by us. And I want to touch his backline. Never mind. Alright, let's try and maybe get some infested diamond back, because I do like... The fungal snare could be kind of nice.
Your command.
And here there's all this kind of like cool stuff that I can change my worker into.
Return to serve.
Like now all of a sudden,
Sabine.
it's a little phoenix, which I think is kind of neat.
Upgrade. Upgrade complete.
Yeah, Dahaka's just such a huge problem. And they're starting to retake control of the skies again.
Obey.
So we probably need some more infested liberators and some more
4. The swarm.
aerial upgrades. Or just any vehicle and ship weapons, good lord.
You have not enough
Oh,
minerals.
get back in here, worker. You don't belong. You don't belong out there. Don't be silly.
Upgrade complete.
Alright. It's tough because we're not quite getting a foothold like I would like to.
Upgrade complete.
Yeah, because now there's all of that, which is still in the back line. So our wave now is basically completely spent trying to kill the previous wave. So we have to really make sure that if we show up, we can just end people's days.
Assimilation complete.
It's gonna be tight here. It's gonna be tight, 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 tight. Whew.
For the
Let's just try and get some mass.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals.
Okay, well, at the very least, we're pushing them back slightly. Not enough, though. Damn. If we could get more of our tanks back there.
For the swarm.
We're not gonna have enough for that. We are gonna have enough for 2 more Banshees, though.
Assimilation
Which is something. And here comes kind of my horde. And there goes my horde. Yeah, that's it. Whew. Well, that's the second game. And you know what? Let's go for one more. Why not? These games are quick, they're explosive, and I'm excited to show you guys a little bit more of these commanders. Hello, ladies and gentlemen. So we've seen some we've seen some of these guys. Let's do some Protoss here. Let's do Phoenix.
I return to serve.
Alrighty, so Phoenix is kind of a, well, obviously Protoss hero. We would definitely like to get some photon cannons here. And some Legionnaires, expensive but very powerful. We also have these AI personalities, which are these kind of like special, specifically powerful units.
Shall persevere.
So once again, these are a little bit like our dear friends Tychus and his lads, but kind of for Protoss, and not quite as powerful. But we've got a Dahaka right here. Of course, let's quickly send a good luck, have fun to everybody else. Conservator, we weren't quite able to get them out in time. Let's get a little shield upgrade. Okay. So, we're not quite there in terms of the wins just yet. Yikes. But, I think what we'll do here... we just go straight to tier 2. Probably do want to get in Simulator soon. Yep. Yeah, once we get the 150... we'll get that going. Which does mean we're going to be a little bit weak at the beginning, but once again, if there's any time to be weak, at the beginning is good. I think that means there's a Swan that we're playing against, which is... I'm not as familiar with that commander, so it's going to be interesting to kind of see how this plays out. There it is. Praetor Executor. Yeah, so I think maybe we just wait for Phoenix. Then once we've got all of those guys rocking and ready to go, we'll be able to let it... Oh! There's 2 Phoenixes here. Okay, good.
Shall be reclaimed.
So we are going to be getting a Phoenix as well.
We serve with pride.
I heed the call.
I heed the call. Yeah, so they're going to be... That's going to suck, but we're going to be alright.
You have not enough minerals.
3 seconds left. Good God. That was a bit scary. Probably should just throw down an observer real quick. Yeah, melee isn't really our friend, so let's stick to ranged for a hot minute. Or let's get some scouts. Let's get some scouts. Because what's our other Phoenix buddy doing? Oh, he's doing land. All right. So if he's doing land, I can do air. And here, yeah, Mojo is this, is the kind of the hero version. So might as well just pick up a Mojo. There you go. Once again, I think for all Protoss, the #1 priority is usually the shields, because it helps all of your helps all your units, and no one's ever complained about having too many shields. It's a lot weaker against ground units, but that being said, at least it's attacking ground units. So, yeah, I think I'll just get a few more psionic beeps. So then here we can quickly check. That.
Research complete.
Okay, to Talendar. That's neat. I'm not too sure what that does, but I'm excited to figure it out. Alrighty. You go, Talendar. We got some Legionnaires. We got... And once again, these models I think are just so cool. I'm not entirely sure if they're unique model... I mean, custom models or not, but either way, love it. Could just use just a little bit more damage across the board, which I think, for me, is probably going to come into... Let's get some more scouts rocking and rolling. And you're going full extractors. Okay. So it looks like we do want to kind of really keep our potential air superiority on lock. Let's do that. Okay, good. Alright. I think we're gonna be okay in that sense, which is very nice. Let's get some more. If air superiority is kind of the name of our game, let's do it. Because, once again, if our other guy goes land and I go air, then I think it'll be a good combination of the two. Yeah, because I still have some scouts kicking around. That's really, really good for me to see. Because that means, obviously, they've been effective enough to stick around. Phoenix doing some big damage, big damage. We're able to really ruin their days in the air. So they're really starting to fight back. That's okay. Because I, personally, think we're going to be going to... Oh, that's big. Straight to tier 3, because I would like to get some carriers and do are the Colossi able to attack? No. Because I know that there's 1 or 2 people that are able to make a Colossi be able to attack air units. weren't quite able to hold them off long enough. $390 for a carrier. That might be a little late, but we'll see. It's going to be very important to try and keep control of the air. Oh, it's going to be so close.
You have not enough minerals. There shall be a record.
Okay. Very, very happy to have pulled that off.
Research complete.
Because now we can finally start helping on the ground a little bit more.
Research complete.
Okay, didn't like that thing.
You have not enough minerals.
Okay, we're fine then. Alright. So, I think we get one more carrier, then we spend a little time spamming.
We are ready.
Or we just hold on to get Clarion. I think that might be what I do. Yeah, 535. We've already spawned, so we can't not spawn anymore.
You have not enough minerals. Carrier has arrived.
And we're still kind of, yeah, we're still pretty much able to hold on to the air now. Which is good. What was your thing? Let's get the interdictors. Okay, we lost that. We kind of knew it was going to happen, but that's okay.
Research complete.
We're holding. Good, good, good. Let's get one more scout. It's kind of a nice little escort here. Okay, here comes the anti-air crew. Yeah, we're really crushing them in the air. The problem is it's just us who are in the air at the moment. And we don't have enough, you know, ability. Oh, maybe with these scouts we might be able to keep holding on. And I also think getting that second carrier is going to be huge. So we are nowhere near out of the game yet. I do want to kind of keep him safe over here.
March to victory. Carrier has arrived.
And I still have a bunch of upgrades I just haven't done yet. I don't think we're really focusing on the ground right now.
Upgrade complete.
Get some more air armor. Okay, we definitely need just... I think we're just doing mass scouts now.
You have teleport successful.
Can these... No, those only attack ground. Can they attack air, though? Because if they attack air... No, okay. There's no upgrade that can make them anti-air. So we just have to kind of rock our way through here.
Teleport successful.
We are starting to push him back a little bit. The Dahaka's getting kind of nuts. Come on, if we could just show up and help him. But we were able to take out their entire air. Great. There's 390. There's another carrier.
We march to victory.
Should probably get a disruptor soon as well. But number one is upgrade shields to level 3. I can actually just right-click that. Yeah, because the problem is just attacking ground units I just don't think is good enough for us right now. We have to hold on to the air. Can pop that whenever. Excellent, yeah. And we're just knocking him out of the sky right now. Just perfect. I don't like how little damage we're doing to these things, though. But we hold them, and I suppose that's important as well. We might just need more carriers. Just keep them coming. But I think we'll get 2 more scouts. Yeah, because I don't think we would have been able to get... Yeah, we maybe just, but I don't think that would have been worth the wait to get a 3rd carrier. Okay, let's clear the skies. This is getting pretty tense. 390. There it is. There's another carrier.
There shall be a record. Carrier has arrived.
Is there... I mean, it's just the adept that can attack ground units as well, but I mean, ground and air, I just don't think it's quite worth it. I think we just try and just keep dropping carriers on them. Because we're able to hold, I mean, at the very least, take out their air. Dun, 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 dun.
Contact. Undara Manakai. There shall be a record.
And then I'll be able to get 2 in 1 round, which might be enough to kind of shift things around here a little bit. Though, frankly, if we're dominating the air, maybe it's time to get some more ground stuff? I'm not entirely sure.
March to victory. Carrier has arrived.
We're starting to take damage. Don't love that.
Upgrade complete.
Not sure here. I think that's gonna be it. Yeah. Well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching this episode of Sergeant Neutral Plays Direct Strike. Once again, if you guys have any suggestions for any more kind of like custom games, please let me know. I always love to hear you guys' suggestion. I hope you guys are having a great rest of your day. And especially to my dear patrons, could not do this without you guys. Sending you all the love in the world. And this is Sergeant Neutral, signing out.